Hello everyone, our team name is Drug Hunters and our problem statement is to identify the end receiver of cryptocurrency. As we all know, the main motto of cryptocurrency was to create a decentralized and transparent financial system by which user can send cryptocurrency or money in a digital way from one user to another. But as it is a decentralized and no one can track it, due to this, cryptocurrencies are being used for illegal activities such as drug dealings, hacking on a dark web, etc. As it is really very difficult to track the end user, as the transaction is happening from one address to another. No one really knows who is the person behind those addresses, and this is a really very big problem which needs to be solved. So we have made CryptoTracer, a secure end receiver identification for blockchain. Here in our project, we are going to use machine learning algorithm to analyze all the transactions which are happening, and we will try to identify and detect the different patterns related to the transaction, so that eventually we can find the end user. First of all, I want to show you the short simulation of our project. First of all, the user will enter the transaction ID or the wallet address of our transaction. After that, our API will work to find all the related transaction which happened after the transaction, and the algorithm will try to detect the patterns related to it. We are going to use the random forest decision tree and graph neural network algorithm to analyze all the transaction and patterns related to it. First of all, we are detecting the patterns because eventually user may try to withdraw the cryptocurrencies from the centralized exchanges. The user will take money in their bank account, and in those centralized exchanges, the user has already done the KYC. So we are trying to find the end address the user is eventually sending all the money to. And we are also using the natural language processing to find the addresses on social media, as many times on social media the user post their wallet address, so we are fetching the data from there also. As you can see here, this is the report, the end result which we will be getting, and this report contain all the data related to like the exchange the address belongs to, social media account related to it, and also the contact number to contact the leads. For example, if the address if the belonging address is of Binance exchange, so we can contact the Binance and we can get the address of the user or the KYC details of the user by contacting to Binance, or we can also directly get the end user by social media or by our algorithm. So in our project, we are also going to provide the reporting facility. For example, the user gets scammed, so that user can directly report to chain abuse from our platform. The main unique features of our project, which makes our project different from others and the unique from others, are the first of all the privacy coins. Like as you know, there are privacy coins like Monera, Zcash, in which we don't even able to see the addresses from which the money is transferred. As you can see here, it is confidential. So we are trying to detect that also by using Chainalysis and CipherTrace API. This is the flow which you can see by which we are going to implement it. And the second USP is the social media integration. As you many times know, as I said earlier also, the many times user post their crypto addresses on social media. So we are trying to fetch that also. So it means that we are trying to cover all the points related to that address, so that we can find the end user. And this is the algo by which we will be doing it. After that, the cross-chain tracking. Like as you know, the users use mixers and bridges, so that no one will be able to track them. So to detect it, we are also going to implement a cross-chain tracking by using Polkadot. We are doing this as the Polkadot enables multiple blockchain to operate together. So by that we can track the transaction from the different parachains. And we are using here a decision tree random forest algorithm, because first of all, what decision tree will do now, decision tree will first of all analyze each transaction. The decision tree will analyze one transaction at a time, and it will try to identify the features like the transaction size, the frequency of that, and the relationship to it. After that, a random forest algorithm will try to improve the accuracy by combining multiple decision tree, which will give us a deeper transaction patterns across the mixers and tumblers. And finally, we will be using a graph neural network, which will properly map all the transaction, and they will give the end user by combining all these models. So we are going to use all this technology and API in our project, And at the end, by this project, not only the government of India but also the every single user who maybe got scammed in cryptocurrency and want to find the end user of the belonging address, they can find it by our own platform called CryptoTracer. They can find it and they can also report it. So it will be very beneficial for the users as well as for the government of India as well. Thank you.